It's a double album drop. The clowning is real. I am so unwell. I'm so unwell. You know, I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? There's been all these theories that something's going to happen at 2 a.m. because there's been a bunch of twos and she's been like doing peace signs. And then like the clock was set to 2 o'clock. Like all the clocks are set to 2 o'clock. And I was kind of like, maybe I'll just like, you know, I got like 8 minutes. I'll just stay up till 1 o'clock my time because that would be the time. That would be 2 o'clock Eastern time. It's a double album drop. The clowning is real. The clowning is real. Like, I've seen so many things today that were like, it's probably a double album. It's probably a double album. And I was like, listen, our girl is already delivering us an album. She's not going to be delivering us a double album, but it's a double album. So the album has a bunch of different bonus tracks on it from all the different versions. It has like the bolter, the manuscript, the albatross, the black dog. It has all of them. It has all of them. It is here, and it's called the Tortured Poets Department, the Anthology. Y'all, I'm not ready. We're doing this. We got to do this. We can't not do this. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure there's no lyrics out, which means you're going to have to rely on me listening, which means not good things, probably. We're going to start with basically from the end of the album. It has the full album listed, and then it starts with like all the rest of the tracks that are added. So we're going to start with The Black Dog. Guys, I can't believe this is real life. I'm really, there's like 15 more songs here. Oh my God. Okay, let's continue. Oh, a piano song?
I am someone who until recent events you shared your secrets with, and your location you forgot to turn it off. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in The Black Dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming. Old habits die sweet.
I love that.
I move through the world with the heart broken. My longings stay unspoken, and I may
not be able to explain this very well, but this sounds like what I felt like this album would sound like. I don't know why it sounds different than the album to me, but it sounds different. This is so weird. I'm just shook at the fact that this is my life, that we're reacting to this right now. I'm very, very, very shook. Okay, let's continue.
How you don't miss me in the shower, and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? Was it hazing for a cruel fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it? Old habits die screaming. 6 weeks
Wow.
of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Were you making fun of me with some esoteric joke? Now I wanna sell my house and set fire to all my clothes. And
Wow.
hire a priest to
This bridge.
come and exorcise my demons. Even if I die screaming.
Oh, the way the production builds.
That was intertwined in the tragic
between your legs. Wow.
I still can't believe it.
'Cause old habits die.
Scream.
Oh, the way she whispers it. I love that song. I love that. I love that song. It's good amounts of sad, but also like the vibes, the sound of it, the sonic sound, you know. Sonically, it was more my vibe. I'm really trying not to yawn too much, but it is like way past my bedtime right now. And we're just still going. We're still going. So let's keep going. The next song, ooh, I'm gonna get you back, but it's like all one word.
Lilac short skirt, the one that fits me like skin.
Ooh.
Did your research, you knew the price going in.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can tell when somebody still wants me. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny, bubbly. Once you fix your face, I'm going in.
Once you fix your face, I'm going in.
Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet.
I'm gonna get you back.
I hear the whispers in your eyes. I'll make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine.
Ooh. This is my favorite song. Maybe, like, I feel like both of these two songs I just love. I might like this version of the album better than the original. That's a big thing to say. I can't say that. I'm only 2 songs in, but I really like this song.
I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike. I haven't decided
I just
yet.
like the
I'm
vibes.
gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna flip you off or pull you into the closet, I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes. I'll make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. Not mine. I can feel it coming, humming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something new. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you.
Even if it's handcuffed.
Light on arrows fading into vain. All the pieces, but still wanna play the game.
Ooh, the
I hate you,
pause.
but I love you just the same. Pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet.
Ooh,
but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes. I'll make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I'm gonna get you back.
Ooh, I love that one. I loved it. Loved it. The next song is called The Albatross. We might actually have lyrics for this one. Nope, we don't have lyrics for this one. Okay, let's listen to it.
Wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle, rose by any
Ooh.
other name is a scandal. Cautions issued, he stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her.
About her.
Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you. Devils that you know raise words
loving the song sonically. Like, I'm not really sure what the lyrics mean. I'm hearing the lyrics or something about temptress, something about like the bad seed, like makes the whole garden bad. I just don't really understand what's happening because I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but I do really, really love like the vibes and the sound sonically, like it's ebbing and flowing in such like a good way. And I love this like key change into what I'm assuming is the bridge. Love, 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 love. I'm loving the production on this part of the album so far.
Wise men
And this melody.
fake news, and they believed it. Jackals raised their hackles. You couldn't conceive it. You were sleeping soundly when they dragged you from your bed, and I tried to warn you about them. So I crossed my thoughtless heart, spread my wings like a parachute. I'm the albatross.
Oh, she's the albatross now.
I stepped in at the rescue. The devil that you know looks now more like an angel. I'm the
More devils and
light you
angels talk.
chose, and all this terrible danger. This terrible danger. So cross your thoughtless heart. If she's the albatross, she is here to destroy you.
Interesting. Like I said, lyrically, no idea. Pretty much how I felt this entire album, but you know, I just feel like sonically really enjoyed that one. The next one is called Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. Okay, let's continue.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools. And you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen. If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. Cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were.
The way that you were.
If you wanna tear my world
Loving this too.
apart, just say you've always wondered. If the glint in my eye traced the depths of your side down that passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, will that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? Like it
Maroon.
never happened. Could it
Maroon.
be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. It just didn't happen. So if you wanna break my cold, cold heart, say you loved me.
Oh, say you loved me.
And if you wanna tear my world apart, say you'll always wonder.
You always wonder.
'Cause I wonder.
love that one. I love that one. Is this like, I need to be listening to the Anthology all the time because I'm loving, loving, loving all of these songs. The next one is called How Did It End? I feel like I'm not saying enough, but like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I just am immersed in this moment. And also, it's really late and I'm really tired, but I'm so shook. Okay. Let's listen to How Did It End? Wow, more piano. This is really how I imagined this album would sound like, is all of these songs.
We hereby conduct this post-mortem.
This is the...
He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know. How did it end?
Wow. I was like lost in this one.
Again with feeling how the death rattled, breathing silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G.
Sitting in a tree, dying.
It's happening again.
Oh, this is so sad.
How did it end? Hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends, but I still don't know. How did it end?
Wow. Love that one. Loved it. Loved it. This version has no bad songs, apparently. That one felt very Joe based. It felt very Joe centric. But yeah, it kind of hurt my soul a little bit for her. I'm loving all the piano on this side of the album as well. I'm honestly like, I don't even know how to process that this is all happening right now. The next song is called So High School. Oh. This one too.
Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Throttle, teach me what your bros play. Grand Theft Auto, it's true. Swear,
Grand Theft Auto.
Honor, you know what she wanted, and boy, you got her. Brand new, full throttle, you already know, babe. Trying to stay by my side, 'cause I feel so high.
This song is just making me smile for some reason. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one felt so happy. It felt really happy. It kind of feels like those beginning stages of a love where it feels high school, and that's kind of what she's exploring there. I wonder if this is a Travis song. I really liked it though. I like the vibes. I'm loving every single song in a row these days, apparently. So I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Gave good vibes, especially after a couple more like low key songs. It was nice to speed it back up again. I liked it. I appreciated it. The next song is called I Hate It Here.
Quick, quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside. If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck, now that I know what's what. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year 'cause I hate it here. I hate it here.
Wow. I love this one too. I love this one too. What the heck?
My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wish we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married off for the highest bid. Everyone would look down 'cause it wasn't fun now. Seems like it was never even fun back then. Nostalgia is a mind's trick. If I'd been there, I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. I'm lonely, but I'm good. I'm bitter, but I swear I'm fine. I'll save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose. This place made me feel worthless. Lucid dreams like electricity. The current flies through me, and in my fantasies I rise above it.
Wow.
And way up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind.
Back to the first chorus.
To get to. The only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year 'cause I hate it here. I hate it here.
Wow.
Quick, quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
Huh. love that one. I love it. First of all, sonically beautiful. Sonically, like I just loved the way it was just kind of like low key and just kind of the guitar and her and like there were obviously like other production elements, but the guitar was kind of carrying the song. I really liked the storytelling of it and just kind of like the creativity in it. And I do feel like it's very relatable in my head at least. When I was younger and I was very, very antisocial and didn't talk to a lot of people, I feel like I would almost create these landscapes in my mind because I'm like, I hate it here, but in my mind, I can go anywhere type of vibes. Maybe, honestly, maybe I should go back to that sometimes. Maybe I haven't thought about that in a long time that I used to do that, but it was kind of like a form of escapism at the time that really helped me through that period of my life. So I really liked that song. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. The next song is called Thank You. Thank You, Aimee. Is it Aime? The K and the M are capitalized. I have no idea what that means.
When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it was always the same searing pain. But I
What?
dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Aimee, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Putting Aimee on blast. Oh, country vibes, low key.
The way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead. I push each boulder up the hill. Your words are still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy which you can't undo. But when I count the scars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Is she thanking her bully right now?
And in your mind, you never beat my spirit black and blue.
Ooh.
I don't think you've changed much. And so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day, your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing. And our town, it looks so small from way up here. Screamed thank you, Aimee, to the night sky, and the stars are stunning. 'Cause I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead. So I pushed each boulder up that hill. Your words were still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. Thank you, Aimee. Thank you, Aimee.
Wow. Thank you, Aimee. I did not expect a song like that. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming, I wonder if her initials are KM and that's why those are capitalized. But either way, or Kim. Kim, Kim. Oh my goodness. That was too much. That was too much. The part about her mom is what got me as well. Thank you, Aimee. Truly. The next song is called I Look in People's Windows. Oh, I'm just loving the acoustic vibes on the second half of the album, really.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. Northbound, I got carried away as you boarded your train. South, 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 south. A feather taken by the wind, blowing. I'm afflicted by the not knowing. So I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time? Now, 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 now.
I love this like repeating word at the end.
Streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down?
This honestly is kind of, is it Cornelia Street? No, New Year's Day, where she's like, please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. Kind of that vibe is the vibe I'm getting of this song.
Only so I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. I attend
Deranged
Christmas
weirdo.
parties from outside. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Wow. That one was sad. Yeah, it kind of gave me the New Year's Day vibes of that part of the song. Just sad. I don't know. The next song is called The Prophecy. Very acoustic.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh,
Ooh.
but it's gone again. And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment? Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy.
Ooh.
Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Please, I've been on my knees. Change the
One of my favorites.
prophecy.
Again, I love this.
Don't want money, and I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. And I look unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates, I'm just a paperweight in shades of grayish, spending my last coin so someone will tell me it'll be okay. Thought I caught lightning in a bottle, oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost her. A greater woman wouldn't say, but I looked to the sky and said,
Wow. I love that one too. That one was very sad. Very sad, but also very relatable. This whole concept of like, going through heartbreak over and over and just kind of looking up at the sky and being like, please, like, I just want to get it this one time. Please change something. Like, please, I just don't want to be alone, you know? Like, I just want to be loved and love others. Like, it's just really sad vibes, but also a beautiful song, and I loved it so much. I just am so happy we got this part of the album. I am in love. Love it. The next song is called Cassandra or Cassandra.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call.
The call.
When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now?
Reputation.
They knew the whole time that I was onto something. The family, the pure greed, the Christian chorus line, they all said nothing. Blood's thick but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard.
Wow.
I patched up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I lost it all. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now?
Wow.
It's so quiet.
That was a well-written song. Again, love the vibes, love the song, it's sonically, it's in my wheelhouse. It is very interesting. I don't know if that was like revisiting Reputation vibes, or like it definitely was a little bit, because it talked about they filled her cell with snakes. I need to know who is Cassandra. I need to do some research, deep research. The next song is called Peter. Let's get into it. More piano. This is so acoustic. It's crazy. So different from the album.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids.
More just kids vibes.
Is it something I did? The goddess of timing once found us beguiling.
Lots of goddess vibes too.
Trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. And I didn't wanna come down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep.
He just couldn't grow up.
And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
Wow. Obviously, this whole song is kind of like this play on Peter Pan, assuming she's Wendy, and she's kind of saying, like, I let you go because I thought you were going to grow up and come back to me, but basically he never did. And then at the end, it kind of makes it sound like he tried to come back, and she was like, listen, I sat by the window for a long time, but I finally turned out the light because you never grew up, and you left me behind, you know? Very interesting, especially with all the Peter Pan references, kind of with folklore. Like, folklore had some Peter Pan references in Cardigan. Very interesting. I have about 5 minutes of filming time left, which is not enough time to film the rest of this. So let's keep going. The next song is called The Bolter.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then.
It kind of sounds like, I feel like I might drain down and die. Gorgeous, like the verse parts.
Came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. And I with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that as she was leaving, it felt like freedom. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Okay, I got 1 minute left to film, and I literally have 2 songs left, so I think I will have to finish this tomorrow, unfortunately, because I have to wait a very long time for my memory card to export, and I can't find my other memory card. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the last 2 tracks. Really like the Bolter. I like the melodies. I like the acoustic vibes. I'm just loving this part of the album so much. This is exactly what I expected when I thought of this album. So I feel like I feel validated that this is what the album actually does sound like. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I will be back in a second with the last 2 tracks reaction.
All right, it's many days later, and I have not heard the last 2 songs on this album yet. I had so many issues while recording, I believe, with like my camera batteries dying because I didn't expect like the drop of the Anthology at all. So with that being said, we're gonna finish with Robin and the manuscript, and then I'm just gonna kind of give my perspective on what I thought of the album as a whole.
Long may you reign, you're an animal, you are bloodthirsty, out window panes, talking utter nonsense, you have no idea, strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered, all this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger.
I feel like I'm confused.
Higher and higher.
It's very pretty, the lyrics.
Wilder and lighter for you. At your dinosaurs, you're a just ruler.
This is about a kid.
Covered in mud, you look ridiculous, and you have no idea. You got the dragonflies above your bed. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. No idea. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity. It's sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you.
Huh. Let me look at the comments of this video and see if... Oh, okay. Well, thank you for this comment, whoever commented this. This song is about adults preserving the innocence of childhood by letting children be children because they have no idea how hard the world will be when they grow up. Oh, and Robin is the son of Aaron Dessner. Huh. That's cute. The whole time I was a little bit confused because like it sounded like it was like about a kid, but I was like, where is this coming from? But this makes a little bit more sense. And I bet they co-wrote it together as well, Aaron Dessner and her. It's a cute one. Not my favorite. Cute. The last song on the album as a whole is called The Manuscript. And I do know it is tied in with All Too Well. I'm not really sure how it's tied in. But I did hear that through the grapevine. But
Who knows? The only thing better than finding the perfect gift for Dad is getting another one free with purchase. So we're helping you make...
But I'm not exactly sure how they're related.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it.
Sorry, my baby is here. I know this is weird because I started this video when I was pregnant and I'm finishing it now that my baby's here, so hold on. Well, I'm sorry if you hear baby noises.
She rolled her eyes and said, "You're a professional." He said, "No, just a good Samaritan." He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over.
This is very, very interesting so far. I feel like this is giving Jake Gyllenhaal vibes, but I'm like, what the heck?
And made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she
Trying to act
only
older
ate
than she
kid
was.
cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age. And the years passed like scenes of a show. The professor said to write what you know. Looking backwards might be the only way to move forward. Then the actors were hitting their marks, and the slow dance was alight with the sparks, and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. And at last she knew what the agony had been for. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Oh, wow. That's so interesting. I never thought we'd get a song like that in like today's day and age. That is so interesting. I'm just repeating myself here, but yeah, the story isn't hers anymore. That is it for the anthology. I must say, I probably liked this half of the album better. Maybe equal, but maybe better than the first half even. I just feel like I really connected with some of these songs on a deeper level than I did with the first half of the album. But as a whole, I really enjoy how the album have very different vibes. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, that is all I have for today's reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of the album as well as what you thought of the anthology, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.